boss. Let's do it, man. Fumbling genuine people will always haunt you. I'm gonna tell you like this, right? There's different ways that you can have regrets in life. And one of the craziest ways that you can have regret or guilt on your heart or on your shoulders is when you fumble or you mishandle somebody who was genuine with you or they never caused you any harm. Because I'm going to tell you like this, right? There are some people who have a carnal mindset and they do things just for the moment or to see what they can extract or get out of somebody. You get what I'm saying? So I'm giving you an example. I did a video about this. People don't, damn, what the hell did I call that video again, bruh? It's a video basically about, people not knowing a blessing, if it hit them or not. You get what I'm saying? Basically, some people look at a blessing as, oh, it's money, or, yeah, it's something financial or something worldly. I'm going to tell you like this, bro. One of the best blessings you could ever have in life is to have someone that's genuine and solid with you, dog. I'm going to tell you why. As you get older in this world and you live and you learn, you're going to see that a lot of people are full of shit. A lot of people have an end game. A lot of people have an agenda. Yo, I don't really like this girl. I know that this girl really likes me and she'll do damn near whatever it is for me. That's what I'm looking for. Or, yo, I know that this dude will do whatever in the world for me. He don't know that he's a rebound because my last nigga is the one who I really want. He can't get his shit together. There's some people who play some dirty games. Then there's some people who chalk it up. Yo, this person's a sucker. They a lick. I'm going to get over on them. These are how some people look at some people in the world. And that's how they were able to fumble genuine people or people that they regret mishandling. Now, I'm going to tell you what one of the biggest things is, right? Sometimes in life, some people look for friends or people to fix their situations. And I'm going to explain that to you. There are some people who've been moving reckless in life, either with money, with people, disrespectful with attitude, or I got power behind me, let me use force on you, let me bully you, let me take from you. If you ever try to come for me, guess what? You know what the consequences are. There are some people who've been doing this stuff for years. And if you haven't figured it out as to why people fumble genuine people, is because this. From a genuine person saying this shit, genuine people do not have an angle, dog. Genuine people don't have that heart space to, yo, let me want to fuck this person over. Yo, I got a trick up my sleeve for this person. Genuine people do not move like that. So when you have people who fumbled and tricked off genuine people, they had it in their mind from day one. You're not going to do certain things to me. So what they did was they used their power and their leverage in an ill-advised way to harm people, or let me use this person, or let me steal from this person. Now that I know what it is that I did, or I got what I wanted, I cannot let this secret get out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this person a bad name. I'm going to smear campaign them. I'm going to give them a bad name because guess what? I know what it is that I did, and if people find out what it is that I did, they're going to look at me funny. So what I have to do is I have to smear this person, make them look like they aren't who they say they are, because why? What I did was foul. You got to understand that when you fumble genuine people, I'm not saying you're going to have the opportunity to get somebody genuine again, but you're going to really regret that shit. Because as I stated, everybody in the world nowadays, well, a majority of people have an angle. The chances of you running into somebody who has no angle, I don't want nothing from you, I want to see you win, I'm not going to hurt you, that's very slim to none, dog. Mind you, the world that we live in, you got kids killing parents nowadays. You have parents killing kids. You have spouses offing each other. Who do you trust in this world? You get somebody who won't harm you. Let me tell you something. What sickens people the most is that sometimes people never got what it is that they really wanted, or their end goal, or to put people in a fucked up predicament. Let me tell you something right now, why some people, their plans never really worked out. Because some people, what they had in their heart was to use people and leave them in a fucked up predicament to where they couldn't be able to get up and move again, bro. I've been in that predicament multiple of times. From my mother, people who I thought were my friends, all that type of shit. Because you got to understand something. When you're genuine, I'm not going to say you're more so naive, but you don't look at the world in an evil way. Your eyes aren't tainted. Your mind isn't tainted. People who are evil and criminal-minded, your mind has to be tainted in order for you to think like that. You get what I'm saying? That's why when people get a chance to say, yo, this girl is genuine or this dude is genuine, yo, I realize this person, they ain't steal from me or nothing. They be like, thank you, God. Like, man, I got a good friend. But they don't treat that person the way that they're supposed to be treated. They rather use them and discard them, bro. That's the problem with the world. People look at it as genuine people as, yo, you're somebody that I could use, somebody that I could get over on. I'm telling you right now, if you do stuff like that, do not be surprised when life starts to crumble for you, bro. And you're going to have to understand something. If you do not believe in God, I believe in God. I'm a witness. I grew up in the church. I've seen all type of shit. I'm going to tell you one of the worst things that can happen to people. When you play with genuine people or people that God sent to you or God-given people, God will take away things from you that you cannot buy back with money, dog. That's something that's completely priceless and completely irreplaceable. Do you know what it's like for somebody to take away your joy, take away your peace, take away your sanity, leave you scrambled in your mind to where you don't know what's around the corner? That's an ugly feeling. People who fumble, genuine people, have done those things to those people to where it's like you don't know where you're going, you're lost, or you don't have a tomorrow in you. Mind you, I told you the story, bruh. My mom used to treat me like shit. My mom used to abuse me. My mom was a covert narcissist. So in front of people, she was all nice and lovey-dovey. I used to love that side of my mom. So I'd show that happiness in front of other people to where they believe my mom wasn't doing certain things. I was lying to myself. Because whenever I go home or I'm back at home with my mom terrorizing the fuck out of me, dog. Let me tell you something. My mom never fulfilled her real job of what a mother is supposed to do. You're supposed to love your child. You're not supposed to antagonize, terrorize, abuse your child, treat them like they're a fucking piggy bank. My mom did everything in the book of what a mother is not supposed to do. That's why I have trust issues for women. You get what I'm saying? When you do things like this, your peace is going to be taken away. Your joy is going to be taken away. You're going to suffer. The same things you wanted for other people, you can turn around and live that reality. Example, my mom used to always talk to me about, yo, when you die or when you're dying in the hospital, I'm just going to throw you down in there. Because mind you, as I told you, I used to be big as hell. From depression, I'd eat. And my mom would take that and antagonize me for it. You're not treating me correctly. I feel like I'm in hell. I feel like I'm literally in a prison. I'm in a country I do not understand. I don't have a cousin over here. I don't have a grandma. I don't have friends. I feel like a fucking outcast. If you ever heard Michael Jackson's Stranger in Moscow, that's exactly how the fuck I felt. I'm in a strange ass land and you're my mother and you're mistreating the fuck out of me and my father just died, dog. I used to contemplate suicide for years, my nigga. And guess what? I used to pray that I could get out of that state and get away from that feeling, bruh. And guess what? I'm free now, bruh. Everything that my mom wanted for me, it turned around reverse and it went to her. My mom passed away, if you don't know. My mom suffered in the hospital for some time before she passed away. My mom was supposed to expire some time ago. And my mom suffered in the hospital on a breathing tube. From all the bullshit that she's done. It's not only me she's done it to. She's done it to my brothers. She's done bullshit to her daughters. Let me tell you something. If you fumbling genuine people, it doesn't have to be just a friend or a person you are having a relationship with. If you do this shit to your kids, it's in the Bible that you're not supposed to provoke your children. Yes, it says kids, on the appearance that your days on the earth may be longer, all of that there. But there's another part to that portion where it talks about parents shouldn't be abusing or using or whatever the case with their children, bro, because that shit could turn around and come back to you. So what I'm saying to you is this: if you play a constant game with people, genuine, good-hearted people, it doesn't matter that you're using them to get to the next level. Yo, I'm gonna fuck you over. I never had a good friend. God sends you a good friend. Now I'm gonna use them and I'm gonna terrorize them. I'm gonna threaten your life like the little bitch nigga O'Neal did. You're going to be faced with problems that you cannot come out of, dog. Because there's some people who've been living a dirty, foul-ass life for years, my nigga. Nobody has ever said anything to them. Nobody has ever checked them. They've just been doing it for years on end. And that's how the world has gotten to where it is. Evil is more responded to than people who have kindness in them, bruh. People see people do evil things all day long. Some people don't even check it. Yo, this person getting robbed. We don't stand up for each other. Yo, this person's in a fucked up predicament. Let's help this person. I understand the risk of putting yourself at to help somebody, but common sense should tell you this is a fucked up situation. I shouldn't be doing this to this person. Even though I don't like this person, I'm not gonna befriend them just to use them. If you do shit like that, you're a fucking weirdo, dog. Why befriend somebody just to try and use them and down talk them and downplay them? You're a weird motherfucker, dog. Some people do this shit all day long, bro, and they think it's a normal behavior. And then they claim like I'm real or I'm an authentic individual. How can you be authentic when you go around doing slimy ass shit to people? Sometimes people don't take a step back and look at, yo, what is the world that we live in? How did I play a role in helping create the world that we live in today? Some people don't really think like that, dog. I understand some people have been naive. Some people are raised in survival, but there's pretty much no excuses for people who continue doing bullshit after they hit the age of understanding. There's no reason for that shit. There's no reason for people to be out here and act like an animal and fumble people who would have probably never hurt them in the first place. That's what shows you how weird and pussy people are. People aren't going to try things with people who could give them a run for their money. They're going to go after somebody who they deem as a weaker target or somebody who's not going to respond, or you're not going to get active or you're not going to say shit. Just like the little weird ass nigga I was telling you about. But that's neither here or there. Understand this. If you keep fumbling genuine people, it's not going to be like when you go to the vending machine, yo, I finished this can of soda, let me get another one. That's not how this shit works. Yo, I messed up one person, let me mess up another person. Let me see if I can get another person. There are people who treat people like you're like something that could be disposed of easily. Like a paper towel. My hands are dirty, let me get another genuine person so I can wipe my hands up. I'm done. Throw that shit away. My hands are dirty. Let me see if I can get another one. That's bullshit. That's very demonic. Some people don't even think like that. If you have a mindset to just find people to use them or screw people over, or let me put this person in a fucked up predicament, now I'm gonna turn around and give them a bad name. Let's see if you survive this shit. That's very evil, bruh. I'm gonna be honest, with the amount of evil people in the world, it's like a mystery to me as to how some of these people don't start dying, bruh. It's not like I wish death on people, but in a world that's fully imbalanced, it's so much evil, some of these people need to start dying, bruh. And I could sound like a fuck nigga for saying this shit. When my mom passed away, I never celebrated, but the tear fell, and then after that, that shit dried the fuck up. What were you for me to cry over, lament over, like, my gosh, my mom is gone? You made me suffer while I was here, dog. While you were here. You get what I'm saying? You stole a lot from me. You stole my inheritance. You stole time from me. You stole peace. You stole joy from me. There's a lot of things that some people won't tell you, bruh. Some people go through abuse in different ways, whether through family, friends, whatever the case may be. But you got to understand, if you keep doing that stuff to people, you're going to get that reality given right back to you. Because there's no way you can have a sweet life and it just stays sweet like that. Remember the saying I teach you, bro. What starts sweet ends bitter. What starts bitter ends sweet, dog. It's a balance in life. Forward, backward, left, right, night, day, good, evil. There's a balance to this shit. You cannot be winning all day long and never experience an L, dog. That makes no sense. You feel me? With that being said, remember this. Words can help you. They can hurt you. But here on my channel, I'm going to uplift you because everybody's a champion. Nobody's a loser. Just remember this in life, bro. Fumbling genuine people is not cool. And if people really get a wind of the things that you did to certain people, it's going to be a guiltful, shameful moment. Last little stint. I never told you this shit. I think I did. When my mom was in the hospital, my mom was in and out of the hospital for 2 years. I found out about my mom being in and out of the hospital her last 5 months on this earth, my nigga. You know why nobody never told me this shit? They said it clear as day, out of embarrassment. Your mother was embarrassed. She doesn't want anybody to see her like this. Because why? My mom ran a smear campaign on my name and ran a whole lot of plays on me. did a whole lot of fucked up shit. And the mere fact of saying, oh, you're supposed to be the one in this predicament, but it's actually you're the one in the predicament, it's even more embarrassing. That's why she didn't want nobody to come and see her in the hospital. If you seen the way how my mom looked, my nigga, my mom had tubes all up her nose, all up her side, in and out, like just looking lost. Like this shit will break you down if you're not a mentally strong person, dog. But I tell you little shit like that for a reason. If you've been playing evil games with people and you feel like it's never gonna end, I'm telling you, you don't know what's around the corner, dog. And all of the things that you've been doing to people, you're going to start to shit bricks when the things that you've done to people start to slowly reverse and come back to you. Life is a balance, bruh. You can't keep doing evil things to people and feel like you're gonna get away with it forever, dog. Shit doesn't work that way, you feel me? 444 the world, man. Peace.